better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Checked my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. It's a real good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up! Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Checked my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah! I know this'll be the day. Everything will be okay. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and...
Hey there, how you doing?
Good morning.
Her name's Shana. I'm Mike. Good to meet you guys today. Yeah. Hanging out here with you guys on a Monday morning. Thank you for joining us.
Yes, thank you for joining us. Please chat your name in if you are attending. We are taking roll. Don't forget that. So we had a great weekend this weekend, and I encourage all of you to get away. I think this is one of the first weekends that I can remember in a very long time that we actually went away, and we talked this morning that we didn't even open up our computers the whole weekend. Now, we saw some things on our phone, and I'm sure, but opening up and diving into work we did not do, and it was much needed. We had a great time.
So just to give you a couple of numbers, I had 1,254 unread emails on Monday morning.
See, I checked mine on my phone, so
that's
only
amazing.
Had 428.
Yeah.
We compared this morning.
And the final number for you this morning is 750. That is the episode number.
Wow.
Episode 750.
How many have you been on?
Yeah. Who's been present for all of them?
Yeah. Who's got the most attendance?
Wow. I actually don't know.
Interesting to know.
Some of the ones that Shana hosted, I don't know if I was even present for them.
Oh, well,
I might have missed some of them. That's why you were hosting.
Yeah.
Well, you were hosting because I wasn't there.
I wasn't on, so.
Well, so it goes. So I bet it's somebody other than us, actually, who's been on the most of them.
Yeah. Yeah.
So thank you guys. Stacey's Weekly Update, topic number 1. Topic number 2 is 380. They call it a bypass, but it's really not.
It is.
No,
it really
it's not.
is.
It doesn't bypass a darn thing.
The downtown.
No, that's fake news.
All right. Well, we can agree to disagree, but
yes, ma'am.
It's good to know what's happening in your area so you can stay up to date, and this is going to bring a little insight to you guys on what's going on with 380. So I need the bell, and we can get started.
You do. All right, there it is. Time for Stacey's Weekly Update.
Our favorite.
Good morning, Acquisto Real Estate family and everyone who's joined us for TNT today. It is a Making It Happen Monday. It's also the last week of the first quarter of 2022. And that got me thinking about goals and am I on track for my own personal goals? So what I think we should all do is whether you do yearly goals, monthly goals, or quarterly goals, take time to see if you're on track. See if you can adjust anything. See if you want to add something. Just take the time to see what you can do to make yourself successful and pivot where needed and just make those minor adjustments so you can accomplish everything that you want to. One of my goals for the second quarter is to continue to be more active, which is why I ordered my treadmill disc, which is still not here. Fedex has not been able to locate my package since it left one of their facilities in Missouri 10 days ago. So the great company that I purchased it from is going to reach out to their FedEx representative that they work closely with today to see if they can find it. And hopefully I will have my treadmill desk by this week before the second quarter starts. You guys are killing it. So I want to talk about March 21st through March 27th. We had 4 contracts turned in and 2 closings. So way to knock it out of the park for this last week. Looking forward to wrapping up this month, like I said, and going into the second quarter of the year. I am here if you guys need me and look forward to everything that we talk about and you bring me. See you soon.
Well, that's good. I know there's been a lot of hard work going into this stuff, and I know the results are going to come. If anyone is not having the exact results they want, and they desire to put in more effort and be creative on what they're doing, then please come to me. You know, I would like to know about it.
Some of you have done that, and, you know,
I think over the last couple of weeks, I was able to get a couple of people some additional things to do that I believe will result in substantial additional business for them that we can kind of work through with some opportunities we have. So,
and the success you're having today and the results you're seeing today are are because of the work you put in, 30 days ago. Think about that.
Or 60 or 90, 120 or years ago.
Yeah. This isn't really instant gratification business. You have to keep planting. So.
All right. Like you're a gardener.
Thank you, Stacey.
Well, get in touch with me if you need anything. Send me an email. I'll get to it after I get through the 1,254 that I currently have.
Just click them all as red.
Yeah, whatever.
Next.
Highway 380. It's called a bypass.
And University Drive.
Some people wonder, myself included, if it's really bypassing anything, what we're doing and what in the heck is going on with that road.
Yeah.
All the creativity. Is creativity a good thing when it comes to road construction? I don't know. We'll report and you're going to decide. We're going to show some stuff here and kind of walk you through it and discuss it.
Yeah.
And give you updates.
So originally, years ago, I don't know how long this has been going on, 5 years?
Forever.
I don't know. But originally, there's a lot of congestion in the downtown McKinney area from Princeton to like 75. So there's a lot of accidents, as we know, that's on 380. So the idea was to bypass the downtown area and get back on, but I think it's kind of expanded beyond that now, and they're trying all these different ways to go around problematic areas, but I don't know. I don't know if they're really solving a problem or just...
They're not. So I have a suggestion.
Okay.
So I want to loop.
Okay.
Listen. So I want to loop around 75 and 380, okay, that whole intersection in 121 and 121 and 75. Just a circle around that whole area. It just goes around in a circle. Okay. And when you get close to those roads.
Doesn't Beltline loop all
I don't know,
around?
just around all of that area. There's just so much traffic and congestion there.
Okay.
That if you put a loop around that whole area, and it was like just a circle, and you can get on and go around that circle wherever you want, it would alleviate the traffic at those core spots. There's like 4 core spots right there.
Right.
And it would alleviate all of it.
Okay.
And it would do what you want to do.
But instead, they want to like disrupt all these neighborhoods and commercial, businesses that have recently gone in that now have to be, demolished. I mean, it's super expensive.
So that was my suggestion. I don't like to go into anything and be negative about it without a suggestion. So that's my suggestion for improvement.
Okay.
If we go ahead and take a look at that, I think you'd see that that would actually be a pretty good idea.
So we have a hunch that the design and what they plan to do has already been, kind of agreed upon, but they're going through these motions of the latest is after the feasibility study, the proposed improvements from the meeting just recently, March 22nd. So we've got this pulled up, and, there's a controversy of, does it come through Prosper? And Prosper is really fighting this hard. It was Tucker Hill. Tucker Hill was fighting it hard. So from both sides, east and west, it's really causing a lot of stress for a lot of homeowners. I mean... So
full disclosure, we do have a vested interest in this, and it is to keep the stuff away from Walnut Grove and what's going on here. And to, we have future real estate developments going on in here. So we would prefer to see this area uninterrupted. But then you look at it and step back from an overall perspective, and you're like, what in the world is really going on here? Because it's just some real craziness. And let me just make a statement that you should not just sit back and see, and what's happening and talk about it. You should get involved, right? This is a good example. We were there at this meeting and talking they had all the different engineers there discussing different segments of the 380 proposal. And one of them, they had really nice, large, photos out showing exactly how it was going to happen. And I noticed there were a lot of things that had come in since this, whole bypass started. And I asked the engineer, I said, wow, you guys, wait, looking at this isn't here. This neighborhood isn't even here. And he goes, yeah, it's really difficult for us to keep up
with, what's going on and how fast they're building. And I thought, man, don't you guys have a drone to like fly over and do a photo of the most recent? I mean, this was like 5 years ago. So it was really interesting. I don't know which one it was, but there was a whole neighborhood that wasn't even in.
Yeah, some of the things are interesting and some of the things are not when you really look at it. So what I will zoom in and show you here in the area that you're looking at and why it's like so big, right, is we have I think we have a 4-lane road right here in the middle as it goes through in the middle.
Yeah.
A side road that's connected. So this is 380 as it goes by Tucker Hill right here. And as you see Tucker Hill, when they come out onto this, they're going to have to go up and go all the way around and come back down here to come back across to make this turn. They lose their
Currently,
light
they have a
intersection
light,
here. And I guess I can kind of understand that, but it seems like they should kind of have something here. So, anyways.
Custer is where it really kind of threw us off. I don't know if you guys are familiar with McKinney and 75 and El Dorado, but they have this intersection that you come, you exit, you come up to get on El Dorado, and you're basically coming to oncoming traffic. And you just kind of, so I'm never a fan of that. I just see that being, that's got to be a high risk for head-on collisions, right? It's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is. I'll see if I can pull up this and show you creativity that's going on with this, with their intersection here. And creativity is never a good thing when it comes to traffic and traffic patterns in my mind.
Yeah.
So I'll see if we can get this all loaded for you. It's a large file.
But get involved and know what's going on in your area.
Yeah.
I mean, we have one neighbor that is super involved, right? And she knows, she's met different landowners and different people in the area. And, it's been really beneficial to hear everyone's different sides and be able to talk, get the message out for people to voice their opinions. They have comments. And I think that because of all of the input that they've received, they have changed this several times.
So. And they're going to need to again, because some of the ideas are just kind of straight crazy.
When people look at things from like an engineering aspect and not from really necessarily the homeowner or maybe, the new businesses that have gone in. You've got this road's coming in here, you've got new businesses all down here. Oh, well, we can't keep up with knowing what's there. Okay. I think they should be able to do that.
They probably should be able to, and they need to be held to a slightly higher standard here.
This is Stonebridge, yeah.
Yeah, so Stonebridge is getting widened dramatically here. And what's going on, they have overpasses and underpasses, and this kind of seems reasonable. But here's where it does become a problem, is with Stonebridge getting widened. If there's anyone out there that lives in Stonebridge, which,
Stonebridge
by
Ranch
the way,
is like a staple.
It's McKinney's largest voting block.
Yes.
And the people that live in Stonebridge would believe that Stonebridge is a internal neighborhood road. Okay, they would believe that it's a
not
windy,
like a
nice
Custer
road.
or one of the larger roads, Preston Road in Frisco.
Yeah, but what they are trying to make Stonebridge into is a major north-south thoroughfare that when 380 comes in and opens up, it will force all of this traffic right through Stonebridge and make it not only a cut through, but a major north-south thoroughfare, very similar to Custer.
Yep.
And it is designed to alleviate traffic on Custer. So if you live in Stonebridge, you are not in favor of the Prosper route.
No.
Okay? You would rather the route go through Tucker Hill.
And I think it affects all of Stonebridge Ranch, not just the bordering
all of
properties
it. It's just
of
going to drive
This is,
super traffic
if you're living in Stonebridge Ranch and you see increased traffic all the time, I mean, is that something that, I don't know. I just don't.
No, normally people don't vote for increased traffic right next to them.
I mean, where we live, we're gonna have it, but I think there's better and more viable options.
And the reason that you're going to have increased traffic that goes right by you at Stonebridge is because what's happening there is The other road of 380, if the Prosper option is chosen, then what would happen is all of that traffic that is now 2 miles away. If we looked at how the road is coming in, what would end up happening is all the traffic from Prosper from that Prosper road would be 2 miles away. And there would be major roads 2 miles apart. So imagine having 121 and 380 super close to each other. So I'm going to see if I can get us to where that would be. Okay, so there's going to be 2 miles away, there'll be this road, and there'll be the 380 road. And with that, all of this traffic would come right down through here and line up and go into Stonebridge. And it would become a major cut through, and Stonebridge's traffic would be greatly increased. So I want to tell you the exact option that you want if you live in Stonebridge Ranch is you would choose option A is what you want.
Okay.
And you would go ahead and vote and tell people that you are not in favor of option B. And the reason is because you do not want increased traffic onto Stonebridge. Stonebridge is getting written in as a 3-lane north-south road on each side, so 6 lanes total, which would force them to increase the width of it in right through Stonebridge Ranch, and thus increasing the amount of people going through. So you are not in favor of this. And we'll show you where you can give your comments, because there's comments that.
And I just want to say, so we have Auto FPS chatting in, currently lives in Denton, and it's finished. But in Denton, he's right. Like when you're going into, Denton from 380 on University, it's crazy congested there. So, yeah. I don't know where.
Yeah, it's just going to become a problem.
I mean, if it's finished there, does that mean I know there's that loop 288. So maybe that is the loop that goes around the city. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe.
Yeah, is it a full loop?
Chat that in.
Is it a full loop there, or is it just, So there's different options here, what's going on. That one loaded quicker, but it's not actually the one that I was looking to show, so that's beautiful. Let me see if this one loads.
We all want to get places faster, but
we do.
I don't know. I feel like this could be
a major problem. What it is not fixing the real problem. And so, that does make it increasingly difficult.
Yeah.
When you don't actually address the real problem. Let me see where this incredibly creative solution is that they offered us here. When you see what's going on at Custer, it'll kind of exemplify to you. You're like, whoa, that's a crazy suggestion. Come on, give me to page 3.
It's a half loop. So loop 288 is a half loop. Do they call it half loop 288?
And that's where I think we need actually to have some revisions here. So my suggestion that I was going after is to loop this whole area, right? So again, when we were coming up with this suggestion is to be a real loop and to loop all around this major intersection and this major intersection and provide relief around the whole thing so that you can get around and not go to this intersection and not go to this intersection. And I think that's really going to help. And then if you want to have another east-west road along here, that's fine, but put it where there's nothing yet. You don't need to have it right on the same road.
Well, they already have Bloomfield,
3 miles away.
That they've
just do it.
Worked on, and it's going through. I mean, it looks to be a pretty large road.
I kind of think the spacing between 121 and 380 is about right. And just put another big road way up there.
Yeah.
So, all right, well, that's kind of the ideas there. I'm unable to pull up the creativity they did pull for us.
You can go to TxDOT. What is that link? KeepItMovingDallas.com, and you can find this. And we did chat it in, So go to that link if you want to get more information and study it a little more. But it's probably
and this link right here is your comment section. We need to get these comments in right away. Specifically, if you live in Stonebridge, I think there's that option that I said there on which one you prefer over the other. Would be great to do.
And maybe you have a designated person in your area. You should hop on your neighborhood, social media pages or HOA pages and see if you have somebody already designated. If not, please get your comments in. We have someone in our neighborhood that took charge of it, and it's really nice of her. and she's gathering
Shout out
everyone's
to
information.
Janet.
Yes, and getting it out there. So we really appreciate that.
Yes,
it's a lot
we
of work
do. And
for one
so
person.
what we were actually trying to do in Walnut Grove, if you live in there like Mike Shepard, then the suggestion actually is maybe actually to remove all access from 380. And it's a bold thing, but if you don't do that, what happens is with the access on Custer and with the access on 380, anytime that there's any slowdowns at all, Google is going to reroute everybody right in front of your house. And in the neighborhood, it won't be a golf cart community. It won't be like, riding your bike through it. It'll become a major thoroughfare anytime that the intersection's back up at all.
And I see you having to put in, the speed bumps, just...
Yeah, so let's not do that. Let's just shut down all access from 380 and not allow that, because there's already access on Custer. If you allow any access on 380, the two roads will be connected and it'll become a cut through.
Yeah.
And to avoid that, you have to eliminate one of the two and then put a light on Custer somewhere.
Yeah.
So that's the best I got.
My thought is, I understand that, we're growing, but going through and disrupting an entire subdivision, that affects homeowner rights. That's not what we may know that things are coming around, but who would think something would come right in the middle of your neighborhood or affect it that greatly? So
if you have a better suggestion, let us know. We want to hear the best suggestion, not the one that we're kind of thinking of.
Yep.
And we'll get those all published and get them all shared here with comments. So.
Yep. So sorry we ran over a little bit, but I think this is an important topic that we needed to kind of elaborate on.
There you go.
Thank you all. Done?
Well, that's a wrap for us today. We covered two topics, Stacey's weekly update, and then a little bit about 380. I wasn't as on the computer as I should have been with exactly where some of those maps were. They got a little tough to find.
Yeah.
And so you'll be able to view them yourself in your spare time, but really study it and dive in, because when you look at some of the things, there's unintended consequences of what they're doing that really do dramatically change things.
And even if you think, it's going around, doesn't affect me, it could, right?
When they change any of the roads, yes,
you need to know what's going on.
Things do become big.
All right, well, you guys have a great day and a great week, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yep, 380 update. Just a point for them. That's all they get. Or maybe you can drive. Got it. Thank you, Omkar.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Omkar.
it.
It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the